Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful forces behind lasting personal growth: the power of daily habits. If you've ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or like real change is just too hard, then this video is for you. Because the truth is, the secret to becoming the person you want to be isn't found in big dramatic changes. It's found in the small things you do every single day. In this video, we'll explore three key ideas: why habits matter more than motivation, how to build habits that actually stick, and how tiny changes lead to massive transformation. Let's begin. Let's start here. We all love that sudden burst of motivation. You read a quote that inspires you, you watch a powerful video, and suddenly you feel ready to change everything. But then a few days pass, and that fire, it fades. Why does that happen? Because motivation is a feeling, and feelings come and go. But habits are what remain even when motivation disappears. Think of your daily actions like a river carving a path through stone, where the water flows again and again. That becomes the default route. Even if you don't feel inspired, you still follow the path you've built. This is why successful people don't rely on how they feel. They rely on what they do consistently. So if you want real, lasting change, stop chasing motivation. Start building systems. Start building habits. All right, so how do we actually build good habits? Here's a simple three-step formula. Step 1, make it tiny. Start small. No, smaller than that. Ridiculously small. Want to start meditating? Just do 2 minutes. Want to read more? Read 1 page. Want to exercise? Just do 5 minutes of walking. Why? Because starting is the hardest part. When the first step is tiny, it feels easy. And once you begin, momentum takes over. Step 2, make it obvious. If your habit is out of sight, it's out of mind. So place visual cues in your environment. Put your journal on your pillow. Leave your book on the kitchen table. Lay out your workout clothes the night before. Let your environment remind you of your intentions. Step 3, make it satisfying. We repeat what feels good. So give yourself a little reward every time you complete the habit. It could be checking a box on a habit tracker, saying out loud, "Nice job," enjoying a smile, a stretch, ice cream, or a warm drink. These tiny celebrations trigger a dopamine response, and they teach your brain, hey, this is worth doing again. And always remember, consistency beats intensity. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to show up every day. Now, let's talk about the real magic, because small daily habits, when repeated over time, don't just help you feel better, they change your life. This is called the compound effect, and it's one of the most powerful forces in your growth. Here's how it works. Let's say you improve just 1% every day. It doesn't sound like much, right? But over 1 year, that tiny progress adds up. By the end of the year, you're not just slightly better, you're 37 times better than where you started. That's exponential growth. And it all comes from small, consistent actions. Let's make it practical. Want more confidence? Speak up once a day, even just a sentence. Want more energy? Go to bed 30 minutes earlier. Want more clarity? Journal for 2 minutes each morning. These tiny actions may seem insignificant, but over time, they rewire your brain, they reshape your identity, and they redesign your future. You slowly become the kind of person who is consistent, who is intentional, and who lives in alignment with the life they want. That is the power of daily habits. So let's bring it all together. Motivation might get you started, but it's your habits that determine where you end up. So start tiny. Make it obvious. Celebrate the small wins. And trust the process. Remember, you don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your habits. So build habits that lift you higher, one habit at a time. What's one habit you're starting this week? Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep moving, keep growing, and keep traveling to a better you. If you found this helpful, make sure to click the bell icon so you never miss another video